Hey there guys, and welcome back. Got a monsters deck today because I figured I'd do 2 Northern Realms and 2 monsters decks for the whole faction war thing that's going on right now. But this one, I'm pretty sure Swim was the one who made this one. Not 100% though, but it's actually pretty good. Actually really good, at least for the Blood Moon archetype. It's one of my favorite ones to play for that at least. So we'll get into this. We got a 1 recon. Get 2 bronze units in your deck, then play one. Works out pretty well. Some more deck thinning, because I mean there's a decent amount of deck thinning in here, so you play one of these and then you like pull out a bridge troll or whatever you need at the time. Then we got 3 moonlights. Apply one, apply a full moon boon, or apply a blood moon hazard. We also got the sirens to pull them out to play a moonlight from your deck, but the moonlight, if it's like the beginning of a round, you play the boon and then you just start getting buffs on that. I like to get like 2 of those boons going. And then if it's a really long round, you can play the hazard and do 2 damage to like everything on a row, which can work out really nice, and use the bridge troll to move it like I did in that old deck. That didn't work out as well, but that's one of the combos in here. Then we got 3 foglets. Been forever since you ran 3 foglets, but whenever you apply a penetrable fog to an enemy row, summon a copy of this unit on the opposite row. Kind of cool because I mean Woodland Spirit and Dagon give you fog. But then you wonder where the 3rd fog comes from, and that's Bridge Troll. Because when you move a fog, like they'll try and move their units out of the fog, or the fog will just die off because you usually use Dagon as your first play. Then you can use the Bridge Troll to move the fog to a different row, and then that's going to bring out another foglet, because he gives you, when you move it, it counts as reapplying it. Also, Vader Maker will give you a fog too, if you need to use that way. Then we got 3 werewolves to boost by 7 on contact with full moon. They're also immune. They're immune right away. They don't need to be in the full moon boon to be immune, so be careful of that, because I actually had somebody where I dropped a werewolf and then he tried to K-R in it and it didn't work out so well for him. So yeah, the werewolf is always immune. But he boosts by 7 on contact with full moon, which makes him really strong. He's a 14 power bronze. If he gets put on full moon, and then he's going to get buffed by 2 because of the full moon at the beginning of every turn. Then we got 2 bridge trolls to move a hazard on an enemy row to a different enemy row. Kind of cool because I mean, especially with like the blood moon, if they have like, you play the blood moon and then they start row stacking another row, and then you move the blood moon to that row after as like the final play, and then you get a ton of damage that way too. Bridge trolls pretty fun. Then we got Black Blood. Choose 1, create a bronze or silver necrophage or vampire, or destroy a bronze or silver necrophage or vampire. For the what you're going to get out of choice out of this is usually going to be better than a monster's nest. I say usually, which is why Black Blood's becoming like the new thing to run in monsters decks instead of monster's nest. But I mean, you can get unlucky and get that bad choice, but that's sort of the trade-off, risk and reward, because I mean, when you can get an Abaya out of Black Blood, that's really good. Or another Nurk Rat to get another Blood Moon or Moonlight. So this card's pretty good. And we also have Vesmir to tutor it out, along with Expired Ale, which is, we know this is a great card. Why people are starting to try to play on 2 rows only, which might make Lacerate actually really good again, because that used to be such a meta card. But deal 6 damage to the highest enemy on each row. Card's really good. If you hit 3 rows, then you get an 18 power silver. That's like really good. And then Mandrake, of course, because Mandrake always has a use now. Heal a unit and strengthen by 6, or reset a unit and weaken it by 6. Using it to weaken a unit, I mean, if you're going against a monsters deck, that might be iffy. If they run Imlerith, is really good, or you're facing Consume or something, and is also good for buffing one of your guys who are injured. Then we got Vader Maker to spawn Biting Frost, Penetrable Fog, or Elzur's Thunder. You usually use them for a Penetrable Fog to get out that other Foglet, and another Weather Going, or Elzur's Thunder. This deck is great in really long rounds, so if you take round 1 and they pass you too early, you can just usually win by bleeding them out round 2. Then we got Nurk Rat to spawn a Moonlight, which we already know what Moonlight does. He just gives you a Moonlight and he's a 5 power body. Then we got our Disloyal unit, because it's alright to run your Disloyal unit in this type of deck. Move an enemy to this unit's row and draw a card. It's a weather deck, so weather decks is like the only time that Frightener actually gets you any use. And if you have a Blood Moon on the field, he can get you some even better use, because you play him in the Blood Moon, he's going to take 2 damage, then you move something else to Blood Moon, and that's going to take 2 damage. So it basically makes it like a 9 power, -9 power play to get that card advantage. And we got Caretaker to resurrect a bronze or silver unit from your opponent's graveyard. Caretaker's amazing. I love Caretaker. It's been one of my favorite monster cards forever just because he can usually grab you something really good. So he's a great card. Then we got Woodland Spirit to spawn 3 wolves on a melee row and apply Penetrable Fog to the opposite row. He's an 8 power with Fog, which filters out Foglet, which can make him a 12. But also the wolves are beasts, so if you put the wolves in Moonlight, they're gonna buff from the Moonlight buff, so that's good. And then Trist Telekinesis, which is just becoming pretty meta in like every deck now. Create a bronze or special card from either player's starting deck. I mean, if you run a bronze special card, you're usually running Trist Telekinesis. If you run at least 3 of it, because it's that good. So this can grab you a Moonlight, a Recon, or whatever your opponent's running. Which, I mean, a 5th Moonlight is really good for like when you're fighting another weather deck, or if you need to grab something else from them, it can be really good too. And this one actually with Black Blood, since Black Blood can pull your Nurkrat, you can have like 6 Moonlights? 6 Moonlights. Pretty crazy. Then we got Vesemir to play a bronze or silver alchemy card from your deck. Well, we got 3 silver alchemy cards, and all of them are pretty good. So he can usually find you a target, and you don't have to worry about, in most cases, having the 2 alchemy cards or 1 alchemy card that you run in your hand, and then Vesemir being a dead card. Then Dagon spawned Impenetrable Fog or Torrential Rain. Yeah, we use him for Impenetrable Fog, because I mean they took Frost away from him for some reason, but hey, he's still got Impenetrable Fog, and this is a Fog deck. Fog Moon, Blood Moon deck, so yeah, he's a pretty good leader. But that's about it for this one, guys. We're gonna get in some matches, and yeah, I've been playing this one actually a little bit to get like my monster wins and daily monster wins, not for the faction wars because I'm doing Northern Realms, but still. This deck's pretty good, so we'll get into some games and we'll see how it goes, and I'll see you guys there.
Checkmate.
Alright, first one, Red. So, armor. Armor most likely. Throw a Foglet back first, don't want any of them, then Moonlight, and another Moonlight probably. Debating on keeping the Moonlight or throwing back a Bridge Troll. I guess we'll throw back a Moonlight. I wanted a second Fog. This should be alright. It's most likely armor Redivid, so our Fogs aren't going to do much. Prince Dennis. Okay. Talk about a strong starter. Let's get Moonlight going. Kind of want to filter out those Foglets. I mean, he plans on eating that armor anyway, so destroying it does some good.
Long live.
Ooh, he actually runs. What? Haven't seen that card ran in forever. Alright. We don't have the Mandrake either. So I'll just move the moon. Just move the Fog up here. Bring out a Foglet. There we go. Not dealing with that. Oh, that's funny. Fog decks hate that card. I hate that card. Well, I don't hate that card. That card's great in Arena. But it also, yeah, it keeps you safe from Fog, which is the main important thing. So, I'd have to hope for like a buyout from this if I got this going. But at least we filter out 2 Foglets. He probably plans on using his finisher here. We're gonna get a Blood Full Moon going. It's finisher for that Armor Eater, so I want to bleed him out, so make him use that or take the round.
I'm on it.
He's got 2 of those going now. Yeah, we're gonna play a werewolf. Keep ourselves in it. That row is pretty much perfectly safe from my fog because I am not playing a fog there. Okay, there's the Thunderbolt potion. So yeah, this is pretty much a lost cause. Looks like recon into a siren. Or I could get a second moonlight going. Because if I get 2 full moon going, I'm keeping up with his armor smiths. Unless he has another armor smith. Okay, doesn't look like it. So we know he plans on using Vesemir. He can only use that once. We want him to use that to take this round. Things up to 19. I might just move that fog back down there. Going Radovid for a 16. He doesn't want to use up his Vesemir. He's holding on to some of those armor. Guys, that's the only reason why I use Radovid right now.
I've had men killed.
Yep. Okay. So we know he's trying to hold on to those. We're going to use up Triss and Recon or Thunderbolt. Yeah, we'll Recon. Yeah, it looks like we got another Siren for another full moon. This is going to put us ahead of his buffing on his armor guys. He has a Vesemir. They don't run the armor eaters, they run the guy who eats all the armor. And that's like their big finisher play. So we have to either bleed him out to where that card's going to be pointless, or to where he's forced to use it to take round 1. Dijkstra. Ooh, that might be a rough one. Oh, he does run the armor eaters. He probably runs the Vesemir too. Does he have another one? Okay, so oh, we're like 33 points behind. I can move that fog down to the bottom row now, then Black Blood and take it. Let me see. Yeah, we pass him after this. If he plays another card, he's got it. So I'm getting +4 a turn, so I need a 13 power play, at least, to take the round. Because I'm getting 6 from the Moonlight, 2 from the Fog, and then he's getting 4 from his Aspirants. Is this him? Is this the guy you were trying to hold on to? No, Kira Metz. Okay. Well, there you go. You can take the round. That's not happening.
Might not like me.
And he drops him anyway?
Need me.
Why? What? This is bro ladder, guys. Because it was a dead card, so he knows he already lost because he can't use that in round 3.
Sure. Be glad to.
Yeah, I think he just accepted his defeat. Because we bled him out long enough, and he doesn't have any more armor units, really. I mean, he could have shanied Stennis into something and then used that. Oh, we got Mandrake. I mean, we win. We win pretty easy. Should just forfeit here. I can't believe... he wanted us to use up one more card so he could drop Vesemir and guarantee the round, I guess. We bled him out just the right amount to where that Vesemir was dead. What is he doing now? He's just gonna let the timer go now? Is he mad? I think he's mad. I mean, that's how you have to play around Armor Radovid, if you know it's the one that counts at that as him as a finisher, but you need to have a deck that can either cancel out the aspirants or keep up with that tempo to be able to even do it. Because they want to save him for round 3, then hold on to a bunch of their armor units. They get buffed and stuff when they play an armor unit. So, yeah, I'm probably going to cut it here, guys, because this guy's just going to drag it out, so let's get into the next one, because we won this one, obviously. Yeah, Rig Game 2 looks like Axemen. Ooh. Axemen's gonna be interesting. Oh, I love seeing 3 Foglets in my hand. One of these is gonna get me up Blood Moon. Oh, let's see, we can filter out all 3 Foglets, just hopefully don't see another Moonlight. Okay, cool. This hand isn't so bad now. Well, it is against Axemen. But we do have Mandrake. That's something we're going to want to hold on to for round 3. He's most likely... Oh my god, he's going to dry pass us because he's Axemen. And we're going to draw into 2 Foglets. No! No! Don't do these things to me. Axemen usually dry passes round 1. Because they really like long rounds, so you have to play them out like round 1 and round 2. Or go into a long round against Axemen, which... Phew. Pass. That's what you do. Yep. So... we just pass them here. I mean, well, we don't pass them. We'll play... I'm tempted to play Dagon just to get a fog out of my deck. Maybe a Bridge Troll. Okay. Now, the true test. Don't see 2 Foglets or a Moonlight. Come on. Close my eyes. Oh! Wow, how did that happen? Well, okay, we're probably still gonna see a... What? What? Okay, well, we're dropping the werewolf. Actually, we do really good in extend round 2. I wonder, do we have enough weathers to delete his weathers? No, we can play him out really long, then hold on to, like, Caretaker. He can't target that, so we'll start out with that. We're going to save Mandrake for his Durin, of course, that he wants to drift out. And then whatever he plays, we drop our Fog, get the Fog going. Oh, Drought. Well, we use up our first Moonlight here. And delete that row. We have we have a possibility of 3, four more moonlights. We have 3 guaranteed, and then 4th one is iffy if Blackblood decides us to give us a moonlight. Well, actually we have Triss too, so that's another one. Alright, so we moved that there. I think I'll just apply another moonlight there.
Come to me.
Then we'll see if he has Ragnarug too. Oh, he does. Look at that.
Thanks, my friend.
So now we apply another one. And delete that. And then we have another moonlight. For when he Skellige storms. Yep. Now we use up... Yeah, we'll use Triss for this. Use full moon. And then it lags. That's not the row I wanted to play it on. Alright, so he gives his Axemen out, and then we full moon that row. There we go. So there's all 3 of his golds. Well, 3 of his golds. What's his last one? Then we get the fog rolling on him. There's the Durin. Now we're gonna end up mandraking. So we'll play this guy here, because we don't want to play around the middle row now. We'll fog. Of course, my foglet's gonna land there, but some of these things happen. So recon gives me like a bridge troll. Ridge Troll or my Dead Siren. Or Foglet. Nothing really good. Or Werewolf. Give me a Werewolf. But with how things are going right now, I don't think it's gonna be grace me with a Werewolf. Okay, a boat. To do 4 damage. Buff up those Axemen. Alright, let's play the Black Blood. Hopefully we get Moonlight Guy. Moonlight Guy. Moonlight Guy is such a great card, you know? Well, we're going for extend round. We might as well go with this guy. We're gonna end up mandraking his Durin. He's gonna decoy it for another one.
Told you it'd be worth it.
The damage! You have anything? Nope. Okay, let's recon into a werewolf. Thank you. So this mandrake's going on his Durin in a second here. Is that a Vader? Oh my god, and of course he pulls my Vader. That's slightly annoying. Okay, well, let's delete that. Now he's gonna play something else on that row. He's getting +3, we're getting +4, so we're 1 ahead of him on the point gain. How do things go that perfectly for you? Teach me the ways. Oh, it was cursed too, so we can't even res that. Oh man, is it worth it to get the Woodland Spirit going? Because I mean, he drops his leader here. He gets 16, 26, which is enough to pass us. Then we Caretaker his Axemen, I guess. Or Vader, when he reses Axemen. I think he has a shiny and stuff in his hand. We're gonna pass him here and hope for the best. Of course, how many silver units? We run 3 silver units, so he's guaranteed to see our Vader from him. You pretty much have to drop your leader here. Unless you want to go to final round with even cards and then I have final say. I mean, he has no more weather left because we dealt with all that. We have no more weather left either, though. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, he still has to go one more card down. And he used up his leader. The second Axeman. I was gonna laugh if we actually ended up ahead of him again. Okay. No Foglet. Werewolf is actually higher than Foglet. And then we can res Vader. He has no more weather left. We're gonna play a werewolf on a different row than whatever he plays his Axeman on. Probably save Caretaker for last. Yeah, there's a Sigdrifa they want to use Durin with. So we'll play our werewolf top row. Because he can't target it. And he probably has like a warship left. He might even have restore too. Because I mean, why not? Why not? If he reses a second Axeman, I'm just going to ping it off. In places of like top row, I'll just ping it off with my Caretaker Vader. Or whatever that thing's name is. Haha. Looks like he didn't. So we'll do this middle row.
Got no idea the mess you just made for yourself.
Yeah, we'll Caretaker.
Master in action.
Res this. Thunderbolt. Kill off his Axeman. Pretty sure we win. Oh no, he's bringing out his ship. This is a pretty big play here, because he's going to get 8-3. We don't have the Blood Moon for our werewolf. Like I said, why wouldn't he have restore? Because yeah, werewolf go. Or Woodland Spirit. Okay, well, that is game 2. So yeah, we lost that one. Things could have gone so much better, but hey, it happened. So we'll get into the last one now, and I'll see you guys there.
Men of Kedwen!
Yeah, right, Henselt. Machines. Well, we don't want these foglets. Hey, no blood moons. I'm like, holy crap, we ended up with a hand that... It's tempting just to keep this. I think I'll just keep this. You wanna know what? Yeah, we're just gonna keep this and be happy that we have nothing in our hand that we don't want to start with. I could use another siren, but no. That's not going to happen. I'm going to throw something back and I'll see and I'll see the other guy. Alright. Yep, into Ronvid. I don't think I want to apply the fog right away, because he's going to batter and ram. Just go with a werewolf, because he can't target that. And it's machines, so I mean, what do they play? Besides things that target. Winch. Is he going old school? We'll play another werewolf. He's gonna lose out on some value here. Disloyal unit? I got one of them too, but now he has something to target. So, where should we put our disloyal unit though? Right here. And there's the foglet. What did I say? I said if we mulligan... Alright, so he's going with normal Ronvid. That's good to know. We're gonna use up some of these fogs now, and we're gonna play a back row, because now he can't do his one combo with that now. We're gonna keep ourselves safe from the Scorch and probably use a Blood Moon as our finisher play. There's the Battering Ram. So, is it worth it to Vader Maker that? Just to get rid of it? Before he starts using his healing guys. Because he's going to do 5 and 3. Yeah, we have another way to use that fog, so we're going to get rid of this guy right now. I'm actually going to try to recon out a Siren first, because I'll get a Blood Moon going on this back row. Looks like that's the one he's trying to winch. Before I use the... Oh, no, another werewolf. So we have one Blood Moon. I should use Triss Telekinesis Blood Moon on the back row, middle row. Because if somehow she doesn't give me a Blood Moon, then... we can at least get one with the other one, because this Blood Moon's going to be my finisher play. I just don't want to line myself up for the Scorch. Next we're going to use Bridge Troll. Move that fog up. Looks like he's not scorching us yet. There's the Triss Marigold. Be going with a Blood Moon? No, another winch. So we'll see how he does it with the winch. We're gonna move this fog up here. Filter out that other foglet so we don't see that. Okay, he's going dual. There's nothing Caretaker, right? There is a Battering Ram. But I can't use the Battering Ram. And if we use our Blood Moon here, we'll actually be safe from the Scorch. He'll get a 16 power Scorch, but that's alright.
Come to me.
Alright, there's the pass, so we can get rid of our last Foglet now. And keep Caretaker and Vesmir. I'll dig that. Now we won't see a Foglet, so that's really good. So he wants to... This is Henselt on something. This seems fine to me. Just because if he plans on the necking, he's probably going to drop the neck here.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh no, a dun banner. Thought he'd drop the neck there. So he's obviously going for the 7 power ones. He has to have. Well, he might not have gotten the neck. Who knows? Something might not have gone right for somebody. Alright. Foul Ale. Expired Ale. 6 damage. That'll take care of his battering ram. And if I draw into a full moon, I'll be sad. And what's left? Bridge Troll. Yeah, we'll keep it. Winch. So we can Henselt those out now. So we're gonna kill that one. Probably gonna shiny it. In which case, oh no, Naneke? So he shuffled in a Dun Banner and 2 of those. One of those, so he wants to shiny this. Correct? Because he shuffled in a Dun Banner so he could shiny this. So we're gonna take that. Because I can deal with a battering ram with Mandrake.
I pass.
Ha ha ha, I called it. I called it, guys.
You wouldn't want to hurt us, would you?
Now he can just Henselt out his Katawani, guys. That's it. Yep. With no machine. Oh man, it sucks, doesn't it? Okay, so that's why I love playing multiple decks. We're gonna play Woodland Spirit back row. And I'm pretty sure we win this. Yep. That is game. Okay, so we won 2, we lost 1. That went pretty well. I mean, that second game kind of tilted me, but that second game was really annoying, guys. Oh, I hate it when games go like that, but it happens more than it should. Definitely for me, but that's it. That's the deck. Works out really nice. Probably works out better than normal ladder because I've been using it there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, have a good one.